In April of 2014, a relatively significant event occurred within the gorge, or Te Apiti, and that was the unveiling of a cultural artwork called Whatonga. Whatonga was born out of a partnership that was started way back in 2006 between a number of partners that were interested in improving the biodiversity, the scenic, the cultural and the environmental aspects of the Manawatu Gorge. At that time, our iwi partners decided it would be a great asset to have a cultural artwork welcoming people into the gorge and telling one of the significant stories, that is Whatonga, the captain of the great waka that brought Rangatani people to this region, in the form of a 7.5 metre steel statue. So over the ensuing 5 or 6 years, this piece of artwork has been completed by local artist Paul Horton, and pleased to announce that we unveiled that magnificent statue, quite an impressive statue, in the gorge itself in April this year.
Whakarungi te manu e korori e korora, korero te amai no tua whakarere. Whakarungi te manu e koroki ana i te ata i te ata i te awa te tihai mauwi ora.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Ngā mihi nui, a kia koutou. I tae mai tēnei rā mō te hake ko te tumanako, ki anoho pai te wairua ma te kuikui i tēnei rā whakahirahira. Just a slight translation. I open up with a prayer that include all you Scottish, you Irish, and you whosoever. The Lord's Prayer, our Father who art in heaven, that includes you all. But as we're here for Whatonga, who is our tipuna from all of us, for Rangatani. It's been a long journey, but a great journey. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Tainu ki te hāpori whānui nei, ko tae mai nei katika. Ngā ihi, ngā wehi, ngā mana kei wainga nui te hunga, kua piki nei te maunga te atan. Nō rea koe nā amihi. E mihi atu ki a koe me tō wao katika. Te wao tira tangata, he araku tira atu, au te raku tira tangata kōpū.
E māku e tapatu i te ingo awato, tupuna whakai wai te rangi e hine noho mai e hine roto i te whare tai te tuki i te whare no tua rangi ka patua e tāne. Hei tope tope ia na topo ia topo uri nuku ia topo uri rangi ia rākau tuke ia.
You're cordially invited to Tom Shannon's place, so as Neil pointed out, there'll be a shuttle service working from the car park to take you up to Tom's place. It's just a couple of minutes up the hill, so we'll have a cup of tea there and a few words from a few of the Gorge Biodiversity partners. Just like to introduce myself, my name's Craig Mitchell. I'm wearing two hats today, Horizons Regional Council and also the Gorge Biodiversity Group, which was a group set up with small beginnings some 6 years ago with 6 main stakeholders that's burgeoned into what you see here today. And of course what we witnessed this morning is, it brought a tear to my eye because it's been a long journey, as Wiramu said, but the turnout is testament to the fact that we've witnessed something really quite special this morning. That's it for me. I'd like to now welcome Wiramu to the table and say a few words on behalf of Rangatane.
Well, for those of you who did the hikoi, what an amazing thing to be walking up there in the dark. Hey, a whole different kaupapa, you know, it was different. And I think for us to see some of a lot of the older ones that came, they mightn't have made it up the walk, but at least they got there. We may have our differences, but something like this brought us together and made us work together. You have a relationship, then comes a partnership. And once you have a firm partnership that's built on solid ground, it goes well. And like all of us, we're feeling our way. But at the end of the day, kia kaha, and God bless you all. And it was a great day, and I thoroughly, for me myself, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I haven't any much to say except to pass on the message from our side of the thing that
after a long journey, Whatonga sits up there and is going to be taken notice of by the world. And I think the story of that is going to benefit all of us, but it also cannot be denied. So, and I think we're growing a really good relationship with Horizons especially, and hopefully as we go on, all the other groups as well.
I do wish to pay homage to Te Apiri Manawatu Gorge Biodiversity Group, who had the vision and determination to pursue this significant project. In particular, I am sure the many thousands of people who walk the track annually will pause pensively as they reach Whatonga to inhale his imposing stature in the gorge. I take this opportunity to acknowledge the artist, Paul Horton, who without this day would not have become the reality it has this morning.
And I just want to honour everybody that's here. I feel so proud to be part of this, to have been part of the stories. And before I finish, I do need to make some kind of special acknowledgements. This man beside us here, this is a very big day.
Ia tatau hikoi ake I runga I te ara kua kuku mai anō ia te rūru. Ko te hunga wairua tērā. He tuhu tērā kia tātou a kei konei rata. Kei konei te hunga wairua e ngangahuana I āna uri. E takataka hia, e takataka hia, e takataka hia te ala. Hoi nei mihi atu ki a lata. We talked about adversity amongst groups. And without adversity, you don't get to where we are today. So you need a little bit of adversity so that the sea then can be calm. That's what our old people believe in anyway. Rough seas, then you come to calm water. And calm water is what we see today. And we're being blessed now by the tears of Rangi Nui, for many reasons, for Whatonga, for our mate, and for all of us who have come together today to fulfil this kaupapa. Many thanks again to Doc, to Horizons. So huri no tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou. E koro paroa, tira hia I hau, ka wai hanga puhara keke.
Pea ki ngā tua te pōko wai huai, he mate ngā kaupiro he ake rautangi, pano, haramai te toki humi e hui e tā ki e.
Probably on that note, they'd just like to thank all the speakers, all the partners, but particularly, of course, Rangatani, Uramu, Inare, Danielle, and on that closing note, could I ask, appropriate to close the formalities with a prayer?
Kia tau, kia tātou katoa. Te ata whae tō tātou āreki ehu kraiti. Me te aroha me te atua, me te whiwhina tahi tangata wairua tapu, ake, amene. Kia ora.